You see me? Hi.
I'm noticing that I'm a hand talker. I use my hands to talk, so that's just sorry ahead of time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I lost count. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I finally did another Ask Emma. If you look back on my YouTube, there's some cringy videos, to say the least, of me doing Ask Emmas. Cringe alert. I picked out a few questions from the 1,200 questions I got sent on Twitter. On top of that, another thing that I'm doing is I'm going to be picking a Twitter handle out of this pile of questions. They will be winning a signed DVD of Avengers Endgame. Let's do this. First question is from Odinson. At Odinson. I'm not going to say at. Ugh, it makes me like cringe a little saying at. Hashtag Ask Emma. Which MCU team would be most likely to be best friends with Cassie? Harley, Shuri, Groot, Peter Parker, MJ, or Ned? You know, I have two answers for that. Ty and I are good friends in real life, so I feel like Cassie would get along with Harley in the MCU. But on top of that, because Cassie loved Anthony so much, I feel like her and Groot would get along. That's what I think. Okay. Next question. Oh hey Kayla. Ask Emma, what was it like being able to touch Paul Rudd's face? Drew White 01. If you could meet any of the cast you didn't get a chance to meet yet, who would it be? Ask Emma. Probably Chris Pratt. I was really hoping to meet him at the premiere with my brother because we love Guardians of the Galaxy so much. Oh my gosh, those movies are hilarious. Bee's Anatomy. Hi B. Ask Emma, what are your thoughts on how Marvel is changing the cinematic universe? More women, more representativeness. I'm really proud to be a girl while all this is happening. It's really empowering. I love this question so much. I also totally agree with you. Before I booked Endgame, there was like this stereotype for me in my head that like, why would I watch, you know, a Marvel movie because I'm a girl and that's like an action movie and it's comics, and so I thought, oh, like that's not what I'm supposed to do. But the more women coming into the MCU is so important because I didn't have that growing up. I didn't see representation as a woman being powerful on screen. I saw her as the cute girlfriend or the dumb blonde. I didn't get to see her in these powerful superhero figures like boys did. So I think it's really, really awesome what they're doing. Great question. Lang Dines. I think I saw somewhere that you used to swim competitively. What was your favorite stroke or event? Is swimming popular in Texas? I'm moving to San Antonio soon. Oh. I grew up swimming and I coach middle school kids now, so I think it's cool that you did. Elena, I did used to swim competitively. I started swimming at 18 months old, so I was a little fishy. And my favorite stroke was freestyle, but my coaches always made me swim butterfly because I was good at it, but it's exhausting and I did not like it. But I can't believe you're moving to San Antonio. Texas is a great state. You're gonna love it. Softer Stark. Val wants to know, were you a fan of Marvel before Endgame? If yes, since when? So I had only seen a few Marvel movies. I had seen some Iron Man movies, of course. So I enjoyed the movies, but I think when I got the part and I went through and I watched them from beginning to end and I saw how the stories pieced together, that was really my favorite part. And it really made me fall in love with it more because of just great storytelling. Spider Gwem. Mandy wants to know, which scene from Avengers Endgame did you cry the most? Okay, so I just saw Endgame for the 3rd time recently, and I saw it once at the premiere, once at a cast and crew screening, and once just regular. And so I cried at the premiere and the cast and crew screening, but it was kind of like trying not to let the tears like drop on the makeup or whatever because it was like an event. So when I saw it in, you know, regular setting, I could cry, do whatever I wanted. I cried so much. I cried a lot during Natasha's death. I cried a lot during Tony's death, all of that. I cried when Iron Man came back. And then a few other times in there. But like those were my 3 main like sobs. But man, it's an emotional movie. What a roller coaster. Okay. This question is from Danvers Olivia. Ask Emma, how was your first experience acting? They were doing a commercial on an award-winning story that they had done on a kidnapping, and so I played the little girl that got kidnapped in the story, who was saved, by the way. And so that was my first experience acting. It was so much fun. I loved it, and I just got bit by the acting bug. Winter Widows. Belle wants to know. Ask Emma, does your back hurt from carrying this movie? Next question. MCU patron wants to know. Ask Emma, which trilogy is your favorite? Iron Man, Captain America, or Thor? Okay, I'll rank it. It's actually perfectly ranked in order. Iron Man number 1, Captain America number 2, and Thor number 3. But I feel like after we get the 4th Thor movie, I might have to change my thoughts on that, but I don't know, we'll see. Katz Romanoff has a question for Ask Emma. She wants to know, personally, what do you think makes someone a superhero? In real life and in movie life? Well, I think it's the same. In real life, or in movies. And movies are just an added bonus that they can survive falling from like buildings and stuff. They have powers or whatever, but I think in real life and in movies they share one thing, and that is wanting to do good, wanting to be good in the world, and wanting to save the world, wanting peace, wanting to make a difference, just having a good heart, and I think that's what makes a superhero. That's a good question. Okay, Nick's Motel wants to know. Ask Emma, how long did you have to keep playing Cassie a secret? So I got the part June 2017, and I had to keep it a secret until, I guess technically until the premiere, because I attended the premiere and there was already speculation already. So like, easy answer, 2 years. Complicated answer would be like kind of the premiere, kind of like 2 weeks after the movie came out, because the Russo brothers had a spoiler ban. Oh, I like this question. Okay. Uneza Nadim, I hope I didn't butcher your name, I'm sorry, wants to know. Ask Emma, if you were to play the daughter of any other Avenger, who would that be? That's a good question. Okay, Natasha can't have kids, Clint already has a family. I honestly think it would be fun to be Iron Man's daughter. Hope Dine Van, otherwise known as Elle is on vacation, wants to know. Ask Emma, what is your favorite TV show and character from that TV show? Oof, that hurt. Okay, my favorite? Please, don't make me pick a character, because there's just good things about all of them. They're all perfect. But if I had a least favorite character, I'd say Ross. Okay. Ruds Lily wants to know, where do you think the Ant family would go on vacation? Ask Emma. I think they would put up a tent in the backyard and go camping in the backyard. Oops. Wait, can we talk about this for a second? So cute. I am Groot. Ossiamble wants to know. Y'all's usernames, I can't. What's the best thing Paul Rudd told you while you were on set together? So, this is kind of embarrassing, but I have a really bad memory, which is surprising because I have to memorize lines for a living. But I do, when people tell me things that I'm like, oh, I should remember that, I write it down. So I have a whole section in my phone for like advice that people tell me and stuff like that. So one thing Paul Rudd taught me was to know my worth. Just stay true to yourself. I think you should listen to that too. Next question. Next. Team M Fuhrmann. Great username. What's your favorite thing to do on a daily basis? My favorite thing to do on a daily basis is talk to you guys. Like, just open up social media where it can be a crazy place with all kinds of horrible news happening, but I know I can go in my Twitter comments or Instagram and there's nice people out there that I can talk to, and that's what I love. Okay. That was so mushy. What a mushy answer. Okay. Starks Grandes wants to know, ask Emma, was it cool getting to go through all the hair and makeup on set? So the only hair and makeup I really had to do was brown contacts. The rest of it was just like they curled my hair and they did like supernatural makeup on me. But I will say the cool thing was that I got to share the makeup trailer with the two Benedicts of the MCU, Benedict Wong and Benedict Cumberbatch, so I got to meet them, so that was a bonus of hair and makeup. Okay dokie. Cap's family, aka Gina, is asking, what people would you appreciate if you ever won an Oscar? It's a good question. So basically, she's asking who I would thank if I won an Oscar, and I think it would go like this. Oh my gosh, this is so unexpected. No, I'm kidding. If I won an Oscar, in no particular order right now because that's just too much for my brain to think about, my God, my family, my team, the Academy, and you know, I'm winning an Oscar for my performance in a movie, so like the director of that movie, yeah, that's who I would thank. Okay. Stark Syndrome, Emily, asks, did you get to go to any of RDJ's lunch parties? I didn't get to go. I also didn't get to work with him, so maybe that's why. Spidey X Lang. Val is asking, if you only have 3 words to use, which ones would you use to express your life after Avengers Endgame to describe the experience in the MCU? Amazing roller coaster ride. Wanda13_ is asking, would you go a bit deeper into the audition process? Like, who was there when you auditioned, and what lines did you have since you probably didn't have a script? I would love to hear about that. Ask Emma. That's a great question. Okay, so let's see. Who was there when you auditioned? When I was there, no one was there. When I was walking out, another girl was coming in, but I didn't recognize her. And then what lines did you have? I have a picture of my audition scene somewhere, but it was basically like, this is great acting, by the way. We did do a take like that for Endgame. We did so many different takes for Endgame with so many different dialogues, and so, but yeah, that's how I got the part, and I found out who I had auditioned for when I got the part, which is crazy. The next Ask Emma is from Redhead Dea, and Allie wants to know, you have one of the most emotional scenes in the entire movie. What are some techniques you used in order to deliver such a tear-filled father-daughter reunion? Love you. Love you too. Honestly, I can't explain how I cry on cue. I learned how to do it in an acting class. Tell a sad story in front of a sad true story in front of the entire class, and so I told a story and I started crying, and that just sort of unlocked something in me. Like, I couldn't do it right now because I have to be in a certain headspace of the character. We're on the last question now. Okay. Dino Chino, or Dennis, if I just butchered your username, I'm so sorry. Ask Emma, in your Spider-Man Far From Home video, you mentioned you're doing an online college course. Are you in college now or have plans to do college whilst continuing your acting career? If so, what would you like to study? Wow, you're really on top of things. Okay, so yes, I am taking online college courses right now, just trying to build up as many credits as possible. I do plan to go to college, and so the reason I'm taking online community college is so that I can get sort of my general education out of the way, so that I'm in actual college and university for a much shorter time. And what would I like to study? I honestly don't really know. I know that I don't want to study acting in particular, but I would be interested in studying film or directing or just, you know, film production in general. And that, my friends, is all the questions. I'm gonna fold them all up and pick one. And before I do that, I have a bonus Ask Emma. I got a lot of questions in my Twitter Ask Emma feed, if I had gotten the Ant-Man McDonald's toy. And I didn't really do a big post about it, so you might have missed it. But I did. I got him. He raises his arms. I got him. All right. I'm such an idiot. Okie dokie. So nervous. Crap. I don't want to look. I got one. The winner is Nikki from @NixMotel on Twitter. She asked, how long did you have to keep playing Cassie's Secret? She wins the DVD! Yay! So I'm going to sign that DVD and get it to you, and we'll keep in touch. But congratulations on winning the signed DVD.
Okay, so I'm at Target. I just picked up the DVD for Nikki. They are pretty much sold out, as you can see, so that's really cool. But okay, we just got the DVD, and I realized since I'm with Ty before he goes to New York, I'm gonna make him sign it. So the winner of this DVD is gonna get a double whammy.
No way.
And look at his shirt, by the way. Yay, Target. I just think there's one less of the collectible. There's one left. I'm not gonna get it.
No.
Okay, so we're signing the DVD.
His signature is way cooler than mine. I don't like spelling out my last name, so I just put Emma with a heart.
Alright, we signed it. And it is gonna go be shipped off to Nikki. Yay!
Thank you to everyone who submitted a question and everyone who asked questions that made it in the video. Oh, I'm just making a mess. This was the 4th installment of Ask Emma. Comment below if I answered one of your questions. I am so grateful for every single one of you who've supported me along the way. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to comment below. This has been so much fun.